Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up for the bang. Got drip when I hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Chevy go up, down. And you go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Give me the bounce, that, switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house and the less of the
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Lance looking to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Lance. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Lance. He gets this one complete to Pittman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now it's McCaffrey. A short gain there, down to the 10. To throw, here's Lance. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Take down. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal. Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston. motion, it's Robinson. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the... Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A run here with Mixon. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Cousins gonna throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cousins throwing on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. They go play action with Cousins. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they do.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. Play action now. It's Cousins. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing now, Cousins. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Throwing, Lance. Dell left wide open. He's got it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dell motioning over. To throw is Lance. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Lance. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion comes Pittman. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Bené Wanwu now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Cousins to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing his Cousins. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. 3rd and long. Now, Cousins. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
That one underneath here to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Cousins now. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cousins. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now Lance. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Lance. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw, here's Lance. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And now he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Cousins. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.